Ali, let me turn to you because it's not just drama on the Senate side. We saw some today go down on the House side there. Yeah. We've long known that Kevin McCarthy has his eye on the House speakership if Republicans take back the House. And let me just, by the way, the other huge news, like we still haven't even called the balance of power in the House of Representatives here at NBC News, right? We think Republicans have the math, it seems. I get this is a super confusing graphic. The bottom line is Republicans only need a few more seats to be able to officially have control of the House of Representatives. TBD on when that'll happen. We think like not too long at this point. But Kevin McCarthy was challenged. He had his own internal challenger on the House side. He got something like 188 votes of support, which like sounds good until you think about the fact he's going to need 218 to actually become the speaker when the real vote, not just the symbolic vote, happens in January.
Yeah, and January is a long ways away, Hallie, especially in political time. So Kevin McCarthy, what we see in that vote is the fact that he's going to need to do some dealing among the members of his conference to actually get to that requisite 218 number. And today really is the story of bad blood within these parties, not just because it's a Taylor Swift concert buying day, but also because that's been the story of the Republican Party reckoning with itself right now, frankly. The fact that they are looking at a House election that a week out has not yet been called, flipping the House was supposed to be the easy part. There are many within this conference that are huddled right now, 3 hours in, right next door to me, talking about who the right person is to lead them and what the right messaging is to actually move forward. They are acting as if they have already won the majority. It makes sense as to why that graphic that you put up is our projection as to what's going on here. But at the same time, the fact that these leadership elections do not show conclusively that McCarthy has coalesced the party around him does represent, again, the ideological divides within the Republican conference. And there are going to be consequences to that. When you have majorities that are as slim as the one that is likely on your screen, that means that this is going to be a perpetual balancing act. We have watched the way that Pelosi has operated with a matter of 6 or 8 seats over the course of these last 2 years. It has been a consistent herding of cats trying to keep her caucus unified on the key policy priorities that they wanted to get done. Now we're going to watch Kevin McCarthy most likely end up doing that over the course of the next 2 years himself. But I think it's really important that you reference that today is sort of a blueprint for what we are going to see him build upon as they move closer to January. He needs to hit that magic 218 number then. It was sort of a metric for how powerful he is right now, the number that he got today. Now we have to see him actually hit that number come January.